Welcome back, folks, to Scripting for Linguists. In this episode, I have this question in Python: which is faster when accessing items in a dictionary? Using the .items method on the dictionary, or using the .keys method on the dictionary, or simply iterating over the dictionary, which actually defaults to the keys? The reason I asked this question is because in a previous video in which I tested the speed of accessing items from a dictionary in Python, a viewer of the video, username at IamWhoIam798, great username, by the way, said you didn't access them the way they meant to. You need to iterate keys and access each value using the key. Okay, well, that is something we can test empirically to see which is faster. So to that end, I have written a little bit of Python code to test that very idea. And I have three functions here you can see on my screen now, these three functions. So the first function here between lines 19 and 21 is what I did in the original video. I used the .items dictionary method there on line 20. And then here is what I think the viewer is referring to on my lines 23 through 26. I'm using the .keys dictionary method on 24, and I'm using that key to get the value on 25. And then down here on 28 through 31, I am iterating over the actual dictionary object, which actually defaults to the keys. And so I'm iterating over the object there on 29, and then I'm getting the value on 30. Okay, so that's what we're going to test, these three functions against each other in a nice little benchmarking test. I'm using Python 3.12.4, as you can see in the bottom part of my screen. And I'm going to give the dictionary 1,000 words and then test them, and then give it 2,000 words, test them, etc., all the way up until they're all dealing with 1,000,000 words. Okay, so let's take a look at our results. They are sitting right here already in R, our old friend R. So here we have those three functions and their speeds. The top line in blue here is using the keys method, the .keys method on the dictionary object. And the salmon or orange or whatever color you want to call that, I'm going to call it salmon, orange is salmon there, is iterating over the dictionary object. And then the green at the bottom there is iterating over the items dictionary method. So the first take-home message is the way I did it before with the .items method on the dictionary actually was the quickest way to do it, to get the keys and the values from the dictionary using the .items dictionary method in green there. And then at the lower end of the scale down here, I don't know, at about 100,000, 125,000 words or fewer, there's really no difference, very little difference between the .keys dictionary method and just iterating over the dictionary itself. But going past that point, at about 250,000 words or so, it's slightly quicker to iterate over the dictionary object rather than use the .keys method. But again, the take-home message is that using the .items method on the dictionary is the quickest way among those three. Now, these are number of words, so the x-axis is number of words that I gave the dictionary to deal with, going up to about 1,000,000, just past 1,000,000, and the y-axis is the number of seconds there. If we change it and look at the number of keys that the dictionary had or dealt with, we see a similar story. It's basically the same story, just a slightly different configuration on the lines, but the same story in that the .items dictionary method is the quickest way to get the key and the value out of dictionaries. So I'm not sure if I understood the viewer's comment correctly. Perhaps my code, let's jump back to my code. Perhaps I'm not implementing what they are saying. If anyone has a feedback for me on what you understand from that comment, I'll leave a link to that video as well as a link to my Python script in the description of this video. But to answer our question back here in Python, which is faster when accessing items in a dictionary, the .items method was quickest among those three ways. So there you have it. The .items method is quickest, at least in this task of accessing about 1,000,000 running words in a dictionary in Python. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.